everybody. Happy New Year. I hope that your New Year's Eve was wonderful. I'm going to just do a little chat today to let you know kind of what my plans are for the coming New Year and what you can expect from this channel in 2020. So I'm going to, just talk about first some of the things I'm going to be doing on this channel, as well as, some of the things on the Patreon. So if you're not interested in the Patreon, that's okay. You could switch off later, but I'll let you know kind of what I'm doing on this channel and then what my plans are for the Patreon and stuff. So first of all, I wanted to thank everybody who's been following me, who's been subscribing, my patrons, of course, people who've bought stuff from me on Etsy. It's just been really wonderful. This year has been amazing and awesome, and your support has meant so much. In fact, it's been so awesome that I am able in 2020 to spend more time working on things. So I'm really, really excited about it. And I have some kind of new plans in store, a lot of continuation of some of the stuff I've already been doing. But I thought I would kind of let you know what my plans and goals and things are for the new year. Of course, you never know in life what's going to change, but these are my plans and my goals as of now for 2020. And hopefully I can bring even more stuff to you is the plan in the new year, but we're going to see kind of how things go. So first of all, on the channel, I usually post on the channel about twice a week, but I'm looking at stepping that up to 3 times a week. So usually on Tuesdays, I do like a tarot type of video, and that's not going to change. I'm going to be doing the 31 Days of Tarot that Ethany hosts every year, which is really wonderful. I'm so thankful she does that. It's amazing, and you get to see a lot of other tarot readers and tarot YouTubers and that kind of thing. So I will be participating in that in January. So I'm going to do my Tuesdays in January are going to be kind of the 31 Days of Tarot answering questions. And then after that, we're going to do a lot of different tarot videos. I'm actually not planning on getting a ton of new decks in 2020. There's a couple on my list, but I think, I'm actually going to be doing a bit of a cull. I have a lot of decks and I don't use them all. And I would rather see decks go to a place that they're loved and used rather than just sit on a shelf. So some of those videos are going to be me culling through my decks. I am going to put up the decks I'm not using for sale or for trade. But I'll do some videos where I go through the tarot shelf and show you what's on there and what I'm going to keep, what I'm not going to keep. And I'm going to do more in-depth reviews of the ones that are my favorites, the ones that I love, the ones that I'm going to continue to keep. So I hope that you enjoy me going through that process. I'm also going to be doing that with books to a certain extent as well. I have a lot of books, and every so often I do this. I go through a cull because there's books that I love and I reread, and there's books that I use as reference, but sometimes you get a book and it's just sort of meh, and you never look at it again. Well, again, I'd rather move that on to someone that is going to love them and going to use them. So I'm also going to be doing some book culls as well this year, so look forward to that. I did get for Christmas some gift cards for books, but I'm going to try and leave. I'm not going to try not to pre-order this year. I do have a Kickstarter that's supposed to come out in February, which I've already paid for. So that's done. That's fine. But I'm thinking I might avoid pre-orders and then save my money for, like my gift money for decks that I actually want, because I do have a lot of decks already, and I don't want to just get decks for the sake of getting decks. I want to get decks to, not that I had done that before, but I think when you get into a collecting mode, if you see something you kind of like, you sometimes end up getting it. But I really want to kind of pare back to just things I really, really love this year. So that's kind of the plan. Anyway, books, decks. Tuesdays are going to be about tarot, and I'm going to be starting a new series on Wednesdays, Witchy Wednesdays, I'm going to call them. So I'm going to be doing a beginner's witchcraft series, and as well as some witch chats about different topics that are going on in the community, as well as some Q&As as well for those of you that may be beginners in witchcraft or not, but just have questions and want to know more about it. So that's kind of the plan for the Wednesdays as well. So if you're interested in that, let me know if there's any topics in particular that you want to be covered. On my Patreon, I do have a witch school, but that's kind of like month by month we go into depth with certain topics. This is going to be more beginnersy, is what I'm saying with the Witchcraft Beginners series. And then I'm going to keep my weekend posts to, kind of fun things. I plan to keep doing the Astro Chats, where I do the monthly chat that lets you know kind of what the general astrology is for the month. Doing monthly favorites. I know I didn't do one this past month, but I'll do it in January for sure. And then as well, BookTube, talking about books, books that I'm reading, what books I love, and also, like I said, the going through my bookshelves and doing a bit of a call in that area. So on my Patreon, we do have a witchy book club that is part of the Coven, and the book I'm reading that this month is High Magic by Damien Eccles, but I will do a full review on this channel as well if you're not part of that. And then in the Facebook group, so I have two Facebook groups. One's for my patrons, and then there's one that anybody, that watches this channel can join. It's totally free. And on that one, I'm doing a witchy fiction book club for this month. So we're going to be doing in February, we're going to be doing the book, The Rules of Magic. I wish I wrote the author's name down, but she did Practical Magic, and this is the prequel to that. It's about the ants, and I'm really excited to read that. But I thought I would do that in February so I can give people some month notice. If you want to join in, you can go to the link below to the Facebook group, the Rock and Roll Witches, if you want to join that. Again, that's totally free. And what we're going to do is I'm going to make a post once a week on Fridays where we can talk about the book, and then do a live chat at the end of the month where we can all talk about the book together. But for January, I'm going to be trying to finish A Discovery of Witches, the book that has been my absolute bane, and I've been trying to finish it. I'm going to try to finish this in January. Wish me luck. But if you want to join me in January to finish this, you could totally go to the Facebook group and do that. Okay, so that's the free stuff that's going on. I have newsletters as well with astrology for the full moon and new moon. If you want to get a newsletter, you can sign up on the website if you want that. That's all the free stuff. If you're interested in Patreon, definitely, of course, go there. What I'm going to be doing on there is I'm still doing Taroscopes and still doing weekly astro reports. On the tarot level, what I call the Unicorn Witches level, what I'm doing is we're starting this month on the court cards. So we go through a card every week. We learn about it. And the court cards, I think, are some of the ones that people struggle with, because it's like, how do I know when it's a person, and how do I know when it's an event? How do I know when it's talking about me? We're going to talk about all that stuff, and we're doing it week by week. We go through one. On the Coven, this year we're going to be practicing what I call astrocraft, which is astrology and witchcraft. So using the astrology that's going on in the sky right now to enhance our witchcraft. So if you're interested in that, you could totally join up there. Coven members, you're part of a private Facebook group. You get the Taroscopes, you get the Astro Report, you get the tarot videos. And there's the Witchy Book Club where we read like the more, not fiction books, but the more serious type books. And then there's the Witch School level where you get all the other levels. Plus, we talk about a theme every month. And for January, it's going to be spirit animals. So it's working with spirit animals. There's going to be guided meditations. There's also extra blog posts. So if you really want to dive into working with spirit animals, you can come over there. And then my highest level is the Rockstar level. You get all of that, and you get a 3-card reading every month. So I think it's pretty cool. A lot of work. It's busy, but I'm enjoying it, and I'm enjoying sharing all that information with all of you. And like I said, even if you're not a patron, there's going to be videos I'm planning on 3 times a week here. I hope it's going to be interesting and fun. And I just want to thank everyone for all their support. Obviously patrons, thank you so much for supporting me. But also just, people who leave comments and people who join the online, like the free group, and are talking about things and creating community there. It's been really awesome and wonderful. And I want to thank all of you for all of your support this past year. And I'm hoping to make 2020 even better, So let's see how it goes. Let's see if I manage to get through, go through my books and my tarot decks and get rid of the ones that are not my favorites. It's not that I hate them. I don't hate any of the decks. Just, pare stuff down, because I have so much stuff. You would not believe I have to go through art supplies. If people are interested in watching me cull art supplies, I will do that. I have to go through clothes. I have to go through so many things and just cull. You know how last year a whole bunch of people went through the whole Marie Kondo thing and they got rid of stuff? This year I feel like it's kind of my year to do some purging and getting rid of things and making room for new things in my life. So I'm very excited about all of that. So I hope the New Year's has treated you well. Happy 2020 to all of you. Thank you all so much. Love you all. And as always, peace and love and rock.